Yo, what's good, y'all? I'm DB Buzz here with my first ever video on the channel. Today, I am introducing my Washington Wizards rebuild. I'm excited for this series, not only because I enjoy playing this mode, I just want to post stuff, and this feels like a good gateway because I enjoy playing this, and I want to explore on how I can expand this. So, I chose the Washington Wizards because they are the most dysfunctional team in the league, and probably the most trash, I think. Yeah, they're the most trash team in the league, so why not try to rebuild them? To tell more about myself, I am just a regular guy who just enjoys playing the game, and I just felt like doing this. I just wanted to start it, and here we are, Washington Wizards rebuild. But I'm not going to play like everyone else. I have this series in a unique way. It's not just going to be like any regular rebuild you see on YouTube. It's going to be, let's say, more realistic, and it's not going to just be like a series I just leave for dead. I actually want to finish this series, and I want to just make this series fun as possible. So this is the roster. You know, everyone knows the roster. If you don't, I don't know what you're doing. This is the regular roster. I have everything updated. I think I have all the trades updated with the James Harden and Damian Lillard, all that. I'm trying my best to not have crazy trades go through. I want to have the normal trades that we would usually see in the NBA season and not anything crazy. And I have the injuries on. I have the Ja Morant suspension. I have everything that we need to have it up to date as possible. I just didn't want to make this series as unrealistic and not fun. So that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna try to make it as most realistic as possible, and it'll make it more fun. This team, to talk about a little bit, it sucks. I'm trying so hard to use it. None of the players have good dribbling except Jordan Poole and a little bit of Tyus Jones. Is it Tyus Jones? Oh yeah, Tyus Jones on this team. Yeah, their dribbling is not. Other people who are not those two are just not fun to use. So I have lots of plays that I have to go through and edit and add some new ones. I did do a little bit of playbooks. They're not the greatest, but it's not the same generic ones you would see if you just turned them on. I tried my hardest not to keep the old ones that are on there because those are just so boring. Just to watch the same play, them doing the double screen at the top, it's really annoying. So yeah, I have those, and you can see I just got pushed out of bounds. I was so mad. But anyway, yeah, I want to make this series as interesting as possible, and I also try to get plays that kind of match with the players I have. And as I make trades and as this team changes, I will change the playbook. But right now, it's a lot of pick and rolls and a lot of catch and shoots, or Kyle Kuzma and Corey Kispert, Denny Dia, etc. And I have a lot of stuff with Jordan Poole pick and roll. I'm not trying to do any ISOs. That's going to be god awful to watch me dribble, and the Wizards don't need that in real life. So I'm trying to make it as how they should play, and not just any random free lace that the game would just throw on. So I did play one game just to see how it goes, and I did terrible. I couldn't do anything. All my players are tired. The plays weren't really working because Mikal Bridges was locking up Jordan Poole, putting him in jail. So I couldn't really do anything, but I had fun, and that's what really matters. Shut up. Anyways, yeah, Spencer did when he gave me the work. He dropped a double, and I was kind of embarrassed. But as these series go, I will get better playing because I'm gonna play a lot of games, and hopefully I can get better and learn how to use these players. But I also tried in this video not to spam too many pick and rolls, even though I just did one right there. I didn't want to spam it because that's gonna make the game just repetitive. So I did use a lot of the playbook this game and not try to cheese the game. Okay, if you're not focused, I need you to focus. I need you to focus because it's gonna get confusing. And if you don't understand, hopefully I explain it better. But one way I have this series different, that's not the stuff I said. I have wheels. And these wheels have players, events, progression, regression. So 4 wheels: league, events, players, regression, progression. So for example, I'm gonna have a player at the beginning of each video. I'm gonna spin a wheel, and whoever player I land on, if I play well, they get an upgrade. If I don't play well with them, they get a regression. If I played all right, there will be no penalty nor progression. So that's what I want to show you guys. Hopefully it's not too confusing. I'm gonna try to make it as simple as possible. Okay, so this is my player wheel. Every video at the beginning of it, I'm gonna spin this wheel. For example, I land on Daniel Gafford. I will go on to this chart. This chart has a threshold if I get a progression, regression, or none. So the left is regression, the middle is no upgrade, and the right is progression. Let's say, for example, I want to get 4 blocks with Daniel Gafford so I can get an upgrade. I say, for example, I played this game. I go on the stats and I see that Daniel Gafford got the threshold for progression. And then I would go back to my wheels and go to the progression. And I will spin this wheel. And whatever it lands on, that's what I'm able to do to upgrade Daniel Gafford. So +1 and a higher attribute. That means an attribute that is a 75 or higher. I am able to upgrade, and I can keep doing this if I keep getting Daniel Gafford, I can keep doing the same category over and over again. But I doubt that's gonna happen since there's 15 players. So yeah, I'll just go in there, upgrade his block by 1, or anything by 1. Anything that's higher than a 75. And there's other options like my choice +3, all that. But we'll get into those more. This is my league wheel to make it more interesting around the league. I have some events that may change the outcomes of games, like a delayed flight, minus stamina to the team. I would then go to this wheel of all the NBA teams. And look at me, I'm changing the settings. So I spin the wheel, and then whatever team I land on, that's what happens to them. So the -2 in stamina will go to the New Orleans Pelicans. So then I would go to New Orleans Pelicans, and I would subtract 2 to all of their stamina. I hope that makes sense, because there's a lot of other events that I don't want to explain, just want it to happen, so it'll just be more fun. I hope everything I said wasn't too confusing and that you got it. It's gonna be tough, but as I'm doing it and I'm showing you guys how the wheel works and showing you what I can and cannot do, then you'll find it more interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna be recording episode 2 very soon. I just have to figure out times and all that and what teams I'm gonna play. I'll probably play Dallas, but oh my god, excuse me. But anyway, I want to either play the Knicks or the Mavericks. Probably gonna pick the Mavericks the first game of the series. And yeah, I hope this series is fun. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'm out. Peace.